My people, welcome. I want to talk to you today not as a host on your TV screen, but as a son, a husband, and a father. I want to share something that has been on my mind for a long time. Something that feels more important than any game or any prize. It's about where we find our real strength, our real community, our real church. I remember one evening, not too long ago, the power went out. The whole neighborhood was dark. The generator refused to start. The kids were restless, my wife was tired, and I was feeling the pressure of a long week. It felt like the darkness outside was starting to creep into our home and into our spirits. In that moment of frustration, something small happened. My daughter found a small candle, my son found the matches, my wife began to hum a simple tune. We gathered around that single flickering flame, and suddenly we were not just a family sitting in the dark, we were a congregation. We were a small church held together by one tiny light and a simple song. My daughter, without anyone telling her to, found a candle. My son found the matches. My wife started humming that simple, gentle tune we all knew from childhood. We all gathered around that flickering flame on the living room table. The darkness was still there all around us, but it didn't matter anymore. We told stories, we laughed about silly things, and we simply sat with one another. That night I realized something profound. We often search for spiritual connection in big buildings, crowded halls, loud music, and powerful sermons. But the truest, most powerful church is the one we come home to every single day. It is the community we are born into. It is the place where our spirit is first fed, the living room, the dinner table, the shared struggle. The small moments of unity, the gentle hum of a familiar song, the shared laughter in a blackout. These are where our faith and our strength are formed. If we begin to see our homes this way, simple acts become sacred. Lighting a candle, sharing a meal, telling a story. These are the rites that stitch our hearts together. Think about a newborn baby. A baby does not know about the world, about good or bad, about hope or fear. A baby only knows the warmth of its mother's arms, the sound of its father's voice, the feeling of being held and protected. This is the first lesson in faith. The home is the first classroom of the soul. It is where our spirit learns to take its first steps, guided by the hands of our family. Every value we hold dear begins in this sacred space. When a mother shares her last piece of meat, a child learns about sacrifice. When a father works tirelessly, children learn responsibility. When siblings learn to share and say sorry, they learn community and forgiveness, the seeds of a spiritual life planted in a young heart. These ordinary moments are the sermons our children hear the loudest. They are the living scriptures that shape their understanding of love, compassion, and what it means to be a good person in the world. The true altar of any faith is not made of wood or stone, it is made of the human heart. Think of the family dinner table as a communion table. We come together to share not just food but our lives. We share the bread, we share our stories, our joys, and our worries. By listening to each other, we offer a sacrament of presence. By passing the salt, we participate in a ritual of service. In small, repeated acts, we practice the core tenets of any great spiritual tradition: fellowship, sharing, and bearing one another's burdens. Love, in its purest form, is action, not feeling. It is the choice we make each day. The family is the training ground for that choice. We learn to love when we are tired, angry, disappointed. It builds character and forges the soul. Every word of encouragement is a hymn. Every act of service is a prayer. Every laughter shared is praise. These ordinary things are holy. A nation is not built of roads and bridges alone. It is built of people. The character of a nation is determined by the character of its people, and that character is forged in the heart of the family. When families teach honesty, hard work, and compassion, the nation gets citizens who will not cheat, who will be productive, who will care for others. Every lesson in virtue at home becomes a public good. Think of society as a garden, each family a plot. If each family tends its plot, pulling weeds of selfishness, planting seeds of integrity, the entire garden will flourish. Investing in family is the most important investment a nation can make. Strong families are beacons of hope and stability. They build resilient nations that can withstand any storm. In this special church, called the family, every member has a role. Parents are the first shepherds, guiding with love, wisdom, and protection. Their life is a living sermon. They lead not by force, but by example. Children are lights. They bring joy, laughter, and wonder. They teach adults about simple faith, quickness to forgive, and boundless love. Parents and children build each other's faith in a shared journey. No two people are the same. Differences within a family are gifts to be celebrated, not walls to divide. Like threads of many colors, our differences woven together create a beautiful family tapestry. Learning to accept and love differences teaches tolerance, patience, and empathy. This is how a family becomes a school for peace, stretching our hearts to live harmoniously beyond our homes. Imagine a world where every family sees itself as a small church, a center of light and love. Homes that are sanctuaries of peace, practicing kindness, built on mutual respect. Imagine dinner tables as altars of fellowship, living rooms as spaces for grace and forgiveness. Start with your family. Build your own small church. Raise children who are compassionate and honest. Each family strong in love becomes a beacon for the community. Neighbors are inspired. Heat is carried outward. Real change begins small, at home. This is our new spiritual vision. Stop looking only in faraway places. Recognize God in those you live with. Shift focus from building bigger buildings to building stronger family units. Your family can be a small, mighty engine of change. Go home today and look at your family with new eyes. Put down your phone, listen as if their words were holy scripture. Serve them as if serving God. Lay those bricks of love. Practice forgiveness and work for unity. May your family be strong, full of light, and a blessing to the world. May it be a sanctuary of grace and a force for good. God bless you and God bless your family. If this message moved you, please leave a comment below and share how your family worships at home. Subscribe for more Vision Talks. May your home shine bright.